I wanted to check out one of the most luxurious Wranglers I've ever seen. Now, what I'm talking about is the 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4-door high-altitude 4xe. Might not be my cup of tea, but I can definitely see the interest in this Jeep. This has basically all the bells and whistles of a daily driver and all the creature comforts you could ever want. It's very luxurious, both inside and out. And honestly, it gets to a point, Ryan, I don't know if this really looks like a Jeep. I mean, it's got 20s, it's got color matched everything, but I will tell you, this is gonna come as a shock. I have a soft spot for high-altitude Gladiators with a small lift and 20s and 35s. I think they look super classy. Don't crucify me for it. But let's walk around the outside, take a look at some of what they do to this Jeep, then we'll show you the inside, which is really kind of done up. This thing starts at $67,995 or $67,795, and the one as shown is $70,885. So that's as of January 2024. But it is high on the MSRP list, but then again, everything else is as well. Looking at this Jeep, we've got a lot going on. I want to kind of start with the exterior. We'll start at the side here and do a little bit of a walk around. Paint match is crucial on this Jeep. They've got paint match fenders, 20-inch wheels with, actually, those are General Grabbers. Those are General Grabber AT tires. Those are actually really nice for a daily driver and someone in the snow. They do come with the Sahara style side steps, but what I love, they come with the Euro style paint matched mirror caps with the built-in turn signals. I wish they would do the turn signals on the side. It's just an added level of safety, but it looks really classy on this Jeep. Color matched handles, same again on the color matched rear fender flare. This one does have the one-touch top, which of course that comes color matched as well, which we've got retracted. I think that's probably the only option. Oh, this comes standard. It comes standard with a one-touch. That's pretty cool. Now, one thing that is really different on the back end here, obviously we've got a paint-matched rear bumper. That looks a little bit interesting just because they are plastic. But look at this. I've never seen one. It's like a plastic cover around the bottom of the tire, and I can only imagine that that's there so it doesn't drip the tire, because these drip black when they kind of get wet. It doesn't drip on the white or any other color that this is paint matched. That's really interesting. And on the other side too, we do have the 4xe. This white and blue looks great. Doesn't that white and blue look good, Ryan? It looks clean.
Yeah.
Color matched rear handle on the back here. We've got the one touch. This is still a brand new vehicle, so it's still got kind of its accessories in the back, but we do have the one touch open. You can already see right through there. Probably the biggest thing I'm excited to show you is the interior though, because the seats are just, they're crazy. They look awesome. And Ryan wishes they would have done a lot of the stitching on the 392. So do I, Ryan. So one thing we wanted to really show you guys, look at the stitching in the seats in here. This olive drab color is absolutely beautiful. These are power seats too. Bronze stitching, this nice like hexagonal pattern. Why do they not put this in the 392? Where is like, why? It was always bronze. Like they have bronze and everything else. Even the steering wheel has bronze. I just don't get it. Ryan, you don't get it either.
Yeah, look at these.
Look at the dash panel with the beautiful bronze on there. That's got the olive drab on the dash panel too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful looking dash panel. It's got the full 12.3 with the nav, brand new screen, brand new steering wheel. It's got the e-save, the hybrid modes all over here. And then the dash or the cluster is of course the same as the other 4xEs where it's got the charge and when it's saving power. Full one touch open so we can see that. That's really neat. I do, as much as I say I don't like the one touch, I like it for this fact that in the winter I can pop it back real quick. I just don't like the fact that
you're gonna have it open during the winter.
Well, when I go look at Christmas lights.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So, gotcha. But if I wanted to open it when we have one of those 50-degree days in PA, I could. The other thing I do like about this is that it just looks clean. I mean, if you're looking for a Jeep of this stature, this is exactly what I would expect. But Ryan, what do you think about these seats?
Yeah, I wish they came standard.
This color looks awesome. Imagine this in like a Sarge green 392. So if you guys are looking, maybe like find a totaled or a wrecked one of these and you could get these on like a Sarge. These will look nice.
Stop that beeping.
Yeah. Yeah, I can stop the beeping for you, Ryan.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But yeah, interior very similar to the rest of the 2024s. Look at this contrast on the door panels. I didn't even notice that until right now. That looks cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that looks really, really nice. Let's pop open the back seat and take a look at that. 4xe battery, of course, underneath the seat. Do not touch. Do not touch. Oop. I don't know. That's crazy for the placement. I don't know. Close that up. These, of course, come with the center console up here. A lot of guys always swap out this lower tray because they replace it. They don't put cup holders down here because you get them up there. But you can add them. You can just swap that out. We actually did an Amazon mod on one of those. Remember that case, Ryan?
Yeah.
But yeah, super clean interior. I'm really, really digging this color. The black and this olive just look fantastic in here. On today's viewer rig of the video, we are checking out Brennan's 2018 JL that he picked up brand new from the dealership lot. And he said the price on it, actually, get this, back in 2018 for a Rubicon was $44,000. So he's got a list of what the Jeep has now because he has so much going on. He went through a couple different phases. But he got a set of 40s on there, some Mickey Thompson tires, Pro Comp wheels, 3.5-inch Evo springs with a 3/4-inch spacer up front, Core 4x4 control arms, Falcon shocks, RPM steering, RCV axle shafts, a Dana chromoly rear axle shafts, and he gets, sorry, this post is too long, let's continue it, 488 gears, Rome off-road bumpers, and a few other things I can't list it all here on the video. But he's gone through a lot of iterations of this Jeep, and he definitely gets out there and wheels it. He's got a ton of beautiful pictures of this vehicle all over the place, and kind of, it's really neat, making me jealous as we're sitting here in the cold Pennsylvania. But Brennan, thank you so much for submitting. It's a beautiful Jeep that you got. And if you guys want to have your Jeep featured on our channel, be sure to hit us up through Instagram or send us an email. I will tell you guys, I can imagine we'll be seeing more of these on the road here in the future. I'll tell you that with the 4xEs, we're going to see a lot of them just because of those mandates and kind of the things that are going on. I haven't seen too many of these rolling around in town, but I will say I have a soft spot, like I said, for the Gladiator with the high altitude. I think it looks awesome for a pickup truck. But the person driving this is more of a luxurious person. They're used to something like that right behind us, Ryan. A Grand Wagoneer. They're used to the GMCs, the Yukons, the Cadillac Escalade, but they wanted to go out and adventure a little bit more. They wanted the Wrangler, still be able to take off the doors. Not that I foresee a lot of these having their doors off, but having the one-touch top, still having four-wheel drive, it's a lot of pros going for this. And when you look at the price point of this, yeah, 70 is expensive, but compared to Cadillacs, Escalades, all those others, this is not that much. And you can get it fully custom or fully done up like this with any factory color, I believe, and they might limit a couple of them just because this in high velocity. Actually, I've seen one of these in high velocity.
All paint match?
It's all paint match. It's a bit much. But the whites, the blacks, those look good, those colors on here. Overall, though, I'm happy to look at this Jeep. I think it, although it's not Jeep's complete heritage, it's not the wheeling, go beat the snot out of it, it looks good. And it fits a very wide audience base. It fits kind of the modern luxurious crowd that's still looking to have a Wrangler a bit. And yeah, I'm happy that we got to check it out here at Dan Cummins. They've got, I don't know, what, 100 Jeeps sitting here, Ryan, just Wranglers. Yeah. And you know, if you guys are interested in purchasing one of these at a great deal, especially a 4xE, because you get tax credits depending on where you are, definitely reach out through our dealership affiliate program. Lindsay just told us a story. There's a gentleman in New Mexico wanted to buy a two-door. He submitted a lead through us. By Tuesday, the vehicle was sold, and today, Wednesday, it just shipped out. So within boom, 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 already done, great deal, and it's going right to his door. So you really can't beat that, and that's why we're so happy to work with our partners down at Dan Cummins. Until next time, though, my name is Matt, and that's Ryan behind the camera, and we want you to get out there and earn yours.